And there we go, green quality, just what I want to see. Well, in case that's a person, welcome. I guess I'll just get started. Because why the hell not so? What did we even do last time? Well, that's right, we took on 2 bosses actually, and she's a bit messed up. Irrational, of all things. But yeah, we took on the witch first, and then the prophet. And things went, well, reasonably well, or as well as one could expect. Let's have a look at what's in store next for our dear heroes. A bit tempted to do some level 3 now, just to spice things up a little bit. Because we do have the levels. So why don't we actually do that this time? Looks like we're going to the Weald. As always, I'm looking at the trinket rewards, and well, this one's only good if you do a dark run. I don't do that many of those, but it's a pretty good item. But it's also medium. Don't know how ready we are for a medium Deus Vult, by the way. You've got nighttime ambush. Privateer's got that versus size 2, which could come in handy. This is where they will show up after all. Remove disease. Oh yeah, of course, have Vestal for that nighttime ambush as well. Better than this, although it costs more, of course. Now, it's interesting that is. As a reward, I think, since it's the first run of the night, I think we shall go with the shorter one. This is still a pretty decent reward. So we could perhaps have Kraut here at the front. Myself, no, that's not myself. Myself at the back. Wouldn't mind having some tanky people, as in myself. I do have 33 HP. And maybe instead of, yeah, I'm beginning to think I should probably get rid of that. But he is pretty good in the Weald with the damage debuffs and whatnot. Manslayer. As always, this will take a bit of time to prepare properly, so just bear with me. As always, this will take perhaps going with that Vestal is a better idea. I'm not sure. That's not a big concern. Could have her all the way in the back. Could also do something like, yeah, too many squishy people. I don't know about that. There's too many healers. Ah, there we go. I like that. The Wardens. Yeah, I think that's the composition. And appropriate positions. Before we go, we'll have to fix this up. Can't visit the brothel, but that's not a huge problem. Well, she needs something significant to deal with all that stress, so probably flagellation, for it brings absolution. Number of slots to 2. Would rather have less cost, but that comes later. You could also use a little bit of a stress heal, so perhaps we do something like this. You flagellate, and you go pray. Should have enough money for the expedition now, and in the meantime you get rid of this that I thought would act as a benefit, actually. Now that won't help us all that much yet, so we'll just remove that. How are we doing for gear? Anyone has anything? I'm looking for weapon or armor tinker, but no. I wouldn't mind boosting survivability for someone, since this is a level 3 dungeon. Weapon damage, not so much just yet. Well, max HP 27 for her. She's tough. That's good. The weakest one is clearly our Plague Doctor, but Cryoteer is actually... well, all these people are fairly weak compared to myself. No offense, of course. But I think we can afford one upgrade, and that's then going to be for... actually, it's going to be for Cryoteer, because, well, he is a named character after all. After myself. Just checking the stagecoach. Oh yeah, that's right. I want my first Jester, but no such luck just yet. We are going to need one, and soon. So that's a good trinket for you. That's also a good trinket for you. Just you won't be able to stun anything. But we have stuns with these two gentlemen right here. Plus 8 dodge, but less healing received. Don't like that too much. I have plus 5 dodge, well that's sort of useful. She's got 0 dodge as it is. So why don't you take this? This one is a must, I'd say, but for... how about for Cryoteer? It's probably good. Tempting, but less healing received. Don't like that too much. How about some extra speed instead? No bloodsuckers just yet, because we haven't, well, enabled them. Straight up bleed resist. And this one is actually pretty good. As long as we stay above the threshold. Now, of course, then the next concern is skills. I'd rather have them above 2, at least some of the skills, because missing over and over again is, well, it's not nice. Not at all. So if I buy these, I'm gonna have to sell a few things. Question is, are we fine with this little get up right here? Well, we might definitely want to up the heal, at least that one. Three points, I do like the sound of that. Oh yeah, she needs stress healing too. Oh my. Well, of course not, this douchebag's in the way, and we don't have any freaking fortress. I guess she could go meditate. Let's reduce the cost of that.
A little hope, however desperate,
but hope is not a
never
strategy.
without worth.
What is it? But it is just a short run, so as always, what could possibly go wrong? Am I not right? 4 shovels is probably for the best. 8 torches, even though we can increase it with some of our Crusader skills and Vestal skills. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to sell something. Thrall only, eh? Bleed skill chance, but minus speed. Yeah, how about that one? Is that enough? Yeah, that almost looks like it's going to be enough. 1 key. Enough food. Enough shovels. Torches. Not gonna bother with the holy water, but another key. But I think that will have to do, actually. So, I have no idea how this is gonna go, but let's just go for it.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna go. But, for better or for worse, here we go. Explored 90% of rooms. And we can start off with loot straight away. Oh!
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Stun skill chance. Stun resist, but minus 4 dodge. Alright. Guess she can have that. Because again, she doesn't have any dodge to begin with. That makes me a little nervous, but... yeah, I knew it. Fight! In the small corridor. Now, we cannot actually deal with stealth. Illumination 1, we could swap to that since Dazzling Light isn't gonna do much of anything for us. But that will have to be later. Well, the chances to hit aren't exactly amazing, but we'll just go for it regardless. That was not great damage, by the way. I cannot use Plague Grenade, what? Isn't that supposed to be able to hit her since it's... alright. Huh. I would rather take this little shit out. If at all possible. Yes. More diseases, please. We want none of that. But at the very least he's gone. So that leaves us with you. Yeah, Bump in the Night does a debuff now, but... oh! Let's do that instead.
Slowly, gently. This is how life is taken.
What a absolute loser. Stabby perhaps, or maybe it's safer to just... let's go for the stab. Oh, shit. Man, his accuracy is... it's not amazing. But let's have a go. 6 only. Come on now. Come on. She's got a lot of speed, so it's gonna be difficult to keep that stun for the finishing skill. But we hit. That's something. Dodged again. Bitch. Down you go.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
And we're done.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
But that is nothing compared to what a level 3 can offer. Now I can't actually skip both these rooms. I'll have to do that fight, I think. But I can skip this room. Although I could skip that fight. Don't have to do the corridor one. Let's just do some backtracking. Unless of course there's like fight here and fight here, which is totally possible. You never know. Let's try backtracking.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
So is there a fight in this corridor? No. Perhaps that was the right call, provided that there's nothing in here. There is nothing in here. How convenient. Let's just go have that fight over with then. And of course, grab this. That will actually be useful. An extra food check.
Laden with loot
Basically.
are often low on supplies.
Another shovel used though. And I'm not going in there. Low light level. No. As a matter of fact, we need over 75 for this to work. Illumination could still hit, and of course I'm doing that because the stun isn't gonna land with these two trinkets equipped. Let's see how we go. We have a hag all the way back there. Right, tenacious crone, excuse me. And we can't use the skill because I didn't pay attention. Well, I think it's all good. She should be able to use these. And that should hit her as well. Unless we miss, of course. Now, I'd love to take this shit out because we do not want to be marked with these two around. No, that reminds me, she can also mark. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that could be nasty. So let's try that stun. Yes. That will buy us some time, and Coyote here, do feel free to do only 6 damage. Oh, it will have to do. Oh, we dodged that. Yeah. That trinket came in handy. Now, if we raise the light level, yeah. It's quite important that we do, otherwise I'll just do that. There we go. Now he has lots of dodge. Hopefully it will amount to something. So we controlled that round pretty well. Question is, what happens now? Not very likely to blight either of them, actually. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, but we'll still have a go at it. Landed on her. I'll take that. Marking him will decrease protection for the next round if we want to try it that way. But I'd rather just... yeah, 4 damage though. Yeah, that hit. Of course it did. That could suck. Let's still just work on them one after one. One after one. One after another, I mean. Ah, ew. Oh, come on. What is that? Yeah, that's gonna suck. -5 accuracy, eh? Don't like that. Rather stop you from doing that. Thank you very much. And I'd rather have, well, not have that happen. Now, if that blight lands, again, it is a bit unlikely, but the alternative is not... well, there we go. That's a stress attack. I'm not overly concerned with that. Nope, not at all. That didn't do much at all. Interesting. So he's not dead just yet, unfortunately. Perhaps this is the right call. To try and shuffle her to the front, just like that. Although, I'm gonna want to heal you. Because that can do a lot of damage. But harmless swipe because he's over there. Oh, that will work nicely. Now if I can just... yes!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
What am I even worried about? Next turn, you're dead. Mark him again, why don't you? Ooh, -7 dodge, actually. Now, we could actually stun. I think I'll just cut them. Just like that. Better just keep us healthy.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And now we shall do some marking. No one is in need of a stress heal. Oh, come on me. What the hell? Just as it says, harmless swipe. Absolutely harmless. Well, it will do more damage now, such as it is. Let's just try to kill at least one of them. That will allow him to do less. So we'll just stun him just like that. Stack some more damage. Still, being marked sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. He is unfortunately not dead yet. Yeah, that blight chance is just not. This is not good. Oh, come on, man. Don't drag this out. Oh, they actually poison. I didn't know that. Eee. Let's definitely try to kill them quickly then. Don't want that to stack up. Still want more healing though. Just to be sure. Just kill this one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And down you go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Still, can check if there's nothing to pick up. In that case, we just continue onwards.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Probably gonna want to save the last shovel, just in case there's a last obstacle. It's gonna have to be the holy water, he thinks. And I suppose we'll just have to leave that jade behind and not walk into that trap. 60, 90, and Cryotear is up. Awesome. No scouting, unfortunately. We've had a sack with nothing in it. Bah. Bah. I do not have Holy Lance. Thought to equip that for a second, just in case we get shuffled horribly. Can use one more torch. More deeds, we do need them. Oh, come on. So yeah, this asshole's even more nastier now. Not that he's been that much of a pain in the past, at least not in this playthrough, but trust me, it happens. Yeah, I'm still eyeing the stun, just in case, but it's just not gonna happen, so let's just heal up to full. Now, hitting him straight up isn't gonna do in this case, I don't think. Could try the stun though. I think he's dangerous from whichever position. So that won't matter too much. The idea is to try and keep him marked, but then again, he's not going to be able to benefit, so we'll just try to stun him like that. There we are. No move for him, at least. Stunning him is actually quite possible now with this trinket, so let's try that for a turn. Very nice. And now we'll just try to, well, get to work on an 8. That's pretty good. Through all that protection. How about some bleeding? Yes, good. Good, good, good. Just need... no, need 2 damage. As long as this... yes! No nonsense from him. I like it, I like it. He doesn't have any protection, but... I think it will still be good. A good investment for next turn. Oh boy. Ugh, 14 non-critical, you son of a bitch. Take that. Motherfucker. And here it comes. 21 non-critical. I like that. You fat piece of shit. Perhaps I should not have group heal there. Got a bit too excited. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. So he might get one more action. Or he might not. So long as something hits. We're doing great so far, and I probably just jinxed it by saying that, but hey. Details. No blight there. Funnily enough. Let's try to get him over here. Oh, come on. Excuse me, that's my chair disagreeing with my fat ass. Let's maybe do some of this. Oh.
Vigor is restored.
And perhaps a last group heal before we take care of this guy.
Sedated.
Here's hoping, at least. Now, I should have tried stun. I just realized. Well, let's do it now instead. Oh, come on. He just does not want to get over here. Let's not have this take too long. He's likely to go before Cryotear, but you never know. Come on, Blight, land. There you go. Well, he is almost down. Just one little tap. Oh, damn it. Come on now. There we go.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Lots of gold, lots of gold. Excuse me, just had a look at performance and whatnot. Now we don't really need all that food, I don't think, so we'll have to throw that out. I'd rather not risk. Could throw the torches out, but not yet, I don't think. Well, I think that will have to do then. Because I do not want to run into an obstacle and not be prepared for it. Nothing in here. Are we perhaps almost done? No. Yep, exactly. Good thing I didn't do that. We have one more torch. Anyone in here? No. Oh, this looks fishy. This looks fishy. Oh boy, does it look fishy. Well, no, there was nothing there, because I was expecting a collector. I was so expecting a collector to pop up there. Well, shit, we're just done. Well then. Our first level 3. How about that? Game was pretty merciful though, I must say.
Let them arrive unharried.
For instance, did not encounter a giant. That could have been fun. That's not amazing, but it happens. And that is not amazing either, god damn it. Faded, which is a pretty damn nice thing to have, but that's good though, for speed on first round.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Observed unsavory activities and refused to take part in organized prayer again. Witness. Sounds suspicious. So, stagecoach. Still no jester. Oh, game. A freaking clown, he knows what's up. Just won't show up. Well, that was a nice, smooth first little level 3 run. What do we have in store for us next? Oh, Caregivers Convention. Now that one I may want to do. Yes, indeed. So a Caregivers Convention makes, well, if you complete the mission that is, makes the sanitarium, everything in the sanitarium, free, which is pretty damn nice, meaning you can lock positive quirks into place. You can also remove, yeah, like I said, everything's free. Whereas 8,400, I think not. That is pretty expensive, yes indeed. So I must say that quest looks very promising. Ancestors Vintage, Delayed Curse Craving, that was pretty nice. But I am eyeing this stuff. This is going to help us immensely for our future, in our future games, I mean. So let's do that one. It's level 1, so not a whole lot to worry about. Yes, gathering medicine. So how about grab our Hellion, who will reach level 3 once we do that successfully. And perhaps the Leper. Advance him to level 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't... I mean, he gets a buff when not wearing trinkets. Alright. But then again, I do like that one. But he has to be in position 1. So perhaps we'll actually do that for him for now. It is a medium one, so camping will be involved. Probably not gonna bring Miss Antiquarian because inventory space is gonna be a problem. since, as it says, gather medicines, it will take inventory slots. I do like my grave robbers, so I wouldn't mind perhaps leveling her up as well. And she has a scouting chance as well. That could actually really come in handy, so why don't we do something like this? And then we mitigate that penalty with some extra speed for her right there. Although the armlets are pretty good actually. But then again, that does basically the same thing, so no. We'll keep it this way. That reminds me, I don't equip everything anyways. So we'll grab that like so, and then how about that dodge? And perhaps our level 2 Vestal, who was with us last time, or perhaps, you know what, let's do something a little bit more interesting this time. We'll bring the Lamia as our healer so that she can level up to level 1. And she's also a wheeled explorer. Don't think we'll... Nah, we'll keep it. It's fine. Definitely gonna want lots of dodge for her, so we have the items. So let us use them. Above 75, that will be no problemo. So this right here, Cleansing Tide, is her healing skill. Now, it doesn't do amazing healing, but it also cures Blight and Bleed, so it is pretty useful for that. However, yes, we want Solemnity for our Leper. We'll also want Adrenaline Rush for the Hellion, just to make sure, basically. No need to upgrade that to level 3, new. Leper's all good, ready to go. The Grave Robber could use a little bit of love though, I think. We do not have any marking skills, do we? He marks himself, so yeah, that one's... They changed that one, that's right. But how about... Tick to the face and thrown dagger. Poison darts will actually do 3 points. Take that one as well. And we'll remove that disease. Don't want none of that. Although we could of course do that next week, because it's going to be free. That is also true. Let's maybe do that instead. Provided we won't need our Link Doctor, that is, that I do not know. But I imagine we shall see. Everything looks good enough, I suppose. Let us go grab them medicines. Oh yeah, camping skills. Do we have anything that... Stalk prey. Oh damn, I don't think anyone has the stop nighttime ambush skill. No, no one in this group has that. Well, we shall just have to make do then, I suppose. It is just a level 1. Famous last words. But grab all the food, of course. Might want a bit more torches there. Like 2 extra should do. 4 herbs should be enough. Perhaps 4 or 5 bandages. No, 4 will be enough. 4 will be enough. Some anti-venom. 2 keys just in case. But I need some treasure. And that looks good, because again, most of this inventory is going to be occupied by medicine bags anyway, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's go.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
And let me also, perhaps, for once, grab the skill that I need. Would be awkward to be found wanting in a situation of need. Leper has everything. So yeah, with that, we're good to go. Here she is, Lamia. Pretty interesting class. Works as the abomination in a way, and we have a fight right here. Not much of a fight. Depends on how much of an annoyance they want to be, I suppose. We'll start by getting rid of this one. Yeah, just like that.
Blow.
Good start, good start. Oh, ew. Yeah, don't like that. How about no? Exactly.
Another one falls.
She is fairly low health, so we're gonna try and protect her as well we can. The actually hit.
Back to the pit. A death by inches.
Plus 10% damage melee skills. I'll just grab that. It's pretty good, that is. That is pretty sweet. There we go. Scouting, scouting. That's our first location, and that's the second. So we'll have to go up here. Just use that right away and walk straight into some slimy, goopy bros. Can they be poisoned? Oh, I guess it's worth a shot. Alright, so maybe this is where we do a bit of stress healing. Some beautiful singing right there.
Executed with impunity.
I do love the leper when he decides to hit, basically, which is a problem sometimes, but not that time. Let's just get rid of you and move on.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. This expedition at least
So, do we
promises
perhaps
success.
have a fight in here? No, we do not. Well, then we'll just grab that and go back. Well, we've seen this composition before, so I'd very much like it if you could just stop existing. And we took the blight too. How nice. Now, since we don't exactly have reliable healing, we might wanna heal as often as possible, basically. Yeah, only 2.
The wounds of war can be healed,
But it will have to do.
but never hidden.
Could still cleave through that quite nicely. Yeah, yes indeed. Oh, yes. Oh, Leper. You're still my favorite. I think you just might be. Just get rid of that one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Marking her, are ya? Oh yeah, that's quite a bit of damage. More blights, I say. Yes.
A decisive
And he is
bubbling.
gone. Yeah, gonna have to do some healing on her, that's for sure. 11 damage through all that protection. That is what I like to see.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Well, there he goes again. So much for that healing. Son of a bitch. He's got 0 speed, so we're likely to finish him off. So 1 heal should be okay. Such as it is.
Momentary abatement.
I'm really hoping he doesn't miss though. Good.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Onwards. Well, would like to have that money, but I suppose... Well, actually, never mind. I'll just do that. Tempted to see what that curio is all about, but perhaps better to just move on.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So how about this one? Anyone in here? No, it's all clear. Curio, curio, but no quest item.
A handsome reward.
Now, of course, we
for a
have
task
to
well performed.
get rid of something. Question is what? Guess it'll have to be that portrait, which I don't like too much, but that's just how it goes. Could have camped early, but would rather move on for a little bit before doing that.
Hacks
That will
laden
come in
with
handy.
loot are often low on supplies.
Bandage for you.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Guess we'll just replace that. Yeah, well, just move on. Can't really take it on. Well, there we are. That is actually, well, the end of things. How interesting. Part of me is considering camping right now, just get some buffs for whatever this is. Who has the book? That's a grave robber. Now moving on to see what the curio is.
And now, the darkness holds
Yeah.
dominion.
silly me. You can actually just hold on to that. It is a bit of money after all. I suppose we should camp. Will we get a scout in here perhaps? Yes, we will. Nah, you know what, screw it. Let's just go for the objective and get out of here. Faster that way. Blacklist pitch. Let's maybe instead use the camp as a last little stress heal before we go. Might as well keep that at 75, if not straight up 100.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
No collector. I was kind of expecting it, but no such luck, or rather, unluck, I should say. Now that gives you an accuracy boost, but I feel this is better. Poison darts are pretty good, actually. And well, she's already gone.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No real point in stress healing. So this pulls them forward. Yeah, come here, skeleton. Oh, I'm coming! I'm coming! Alright! Oh no! Fuck you! Stupid bastard fell for it. Poor skeleton. Poor little skeleton. Well, this guy's not much of a deal now, is he? But just in case there's someone in there, we'll just get rid of that. Just like that. No problemo. Holy crap, this is evil. Don't need that shower. Shower. What's wrong with my English? Don't even need that food either. So, are we done? Oh shit, looks like we're not. Well, it was bound to get a little bit more interesting eventually. Guess this is it. So we stack up some damage on this one. Just like that.
Well struck.
Nice. And we'll just do this. Is he actually gone? Here he is!
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Well, it's only one, so it's fairly manageable. Just remove that. Thank you. No, let's just do this. Decent damage. Now he's in slot 3, well, we can still do the same thing and then just do if it bleeds. I believe that's what it's called, the skill, right? I'm not sure. Could also pull that one, but that's a bad idea, because they have their escape cloud, which is pretty nasty. Light and a rather high chance for crits, I think, so we'll just keep healing. There is no need whatsoever for her to shift into her more monstrous form, shall we just say. But that will come later, I'm sure. And that one's also down. Very good. How about one more of these? Oh, no. You bastard. You frickin' bastard. A bit more healing, I guess. Come on.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Well, we are literally done after this, so as long as we just get rid of this one, we are done. No marks for you. And with that, the ugly bastard falls, and we are done.
Remind yourself.
No, we are not. Ooh, a secret room. Okay, that is actually quite amazing. But before we go grab that, we'll actually just straight up camp.
A moment of respite. A chance
Well,
to steel
this is kind of
oneself
easy mode
against the coming horrors.
so far. We can just straight up. Now, of course, I just realized. Personal matters, eh? Anywho, we do not have the nighttime ambush skill, so we could actually get ambushed. Does anyone have any diseases? No. Random supply item. Now he's actually wounded, so we could do that. May I have your... Oh, great robber. Minus 30 stress. No, don't need that. Immodest vanity. Stress healing? Not a problem. But in case we do get ambushed, we'll have this going. Some combat buffs. And pilfer some extra food, because why not? And that's it. Let's hope we don't get ambushed. Because that could actually be annoying. Everyone's so friendly. Lovely.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And that is why we're here. Come on. Torches. Off you go. But of course, before we leave, we're going to check out that secret room. So I think you get those when you get a critical scout success or something. Not entirely sure how it works. But yeah, this gives you, well, this ancient artifact. Now, you can open it without the key, but then you get not as good of a reward, so you just use the key and you'll get lots and lots of money. And goodbye. Oh yeah.
These medicines will prevent the outbreak of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
Plus 10% virtue chance and minus 10% stress. Well, that's kind of... Well, it's kind of okay, I guess. Oh, excuse me. I'm a bit tired. Virtue chance could be good. If you get it, that is, of course. And there we go.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect. For the study of suffering.
So now the treatment ward is free, as promised. Treatment ward. And he got rid of his nasty little disease. Good for him, good for him. So, stagecoach. Oh, bloody. But his sisters Or perhaps I should say the sisters. An Onabushi-looking character possessed by some sort of evil ghost. How wicked. Now, wouldn't mind taking her on. And I actually could. I would just have to do something like this. Actually, that's not necessary. Oh no, it is. Oh, damn it. I have to trade something. Normally I wouldn't do that because portraits are valuable, but we'll just do that.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
So onto the roster you go. She is a very interesting character. Pretty advanced indeed. Not so sure I can actually handle her, but we'll see. And of course we have a thrall. Weak grip, fear of unholy is a bit messed up there, but on guard is pretty good. Could wait for a better one to show up. Our man-at-arms is, well, he does have this, which will come in handy later. I just don't like, oh man, might want to remove that kleptomaniac. Now the Seraph. I don't know how to use the Seraph really. Out of all the class mods from Marvin CO, I'm not entirely sure. Well, I think she's actually my least favorite, but maybe that's just because I have no idea what I'm doing. Preferences and all that. Let's actually just leave all of these for now, because that's a... Well... Also, -5 crit melee skills. No, I don't like that. He's all about the melee, so... I'll just leave him be for now. Not gonna upgrade this anytime soon. It's just not worth it. We do have one blueprint, but nowhere near enough heirlooms for a single district building, unfortunately. Well, granary, actually. Oh my. Oh my, yes, okay. Plus 15% healing when eating. Plus some food is granted for free each week. Ah, that's pretty nice, actually. Oh, I kind of like that. Then, if memory serves, there's also... Oh yeah, this one, Sanguine Vintners. Might want that one as we start taking on the Criminy Crimson Court. That granary does sound nice though. I like the sound of it, yes I do. I could do this even though that costs a lot. But it would get me the busts that I need, but then again also have to consider that we have the Caregivers Convention active now, so perhaps it would be a good idea to... Well, that's useless. But that isn't, because that way I could lock 2 positive quirks until next week. That's just more valuable, straight up. We'll have to do that one.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented
Curing extra
soul.
diseases, that's not a thing at the moment. Now, of course, yeah, I should have cured that disease last time. Because this is still more valuable. Remove one negative for free, while locking a positive one for free. That is just so damn good. But before I actually do any of that, I need to figure out what we're doing next. I think I'll just do one more and then I'll call it for this episode. Next up we have some bosses, both in the wheel, that's the, oh yeah, it's a Brigand 8-pounder. Dark Tambourine for the Jester that we don't have. Legendary Bracer. That is pretty good. We could also keep doing work in the ruins. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The cove is also a bit, what shall we say, unvisited compared to the other ones. We already have that one though. Stun resist for the thrall, yeah right, he uses a skill that actually has a chance of stunning him. Stunning himself, yeah. Bumper crop, now that one gives you, is it free food or is it free supplies? It might be free supplies actually. As for the Lamia only, don't like the minus 20% max HP though, that's kinda nasty actually. Don't like those too much, no I do not. But you know what, screw it, let's just go to the cove. And let us then actually bring our antiquarian for some extra treasure. Could still use more money, could always use more money in fact. Now who to bring? Blight is pretty useful in there, I remember as much. Could try something like this. Grave Robber right there. Newbie Plague Doctor in the back. So she helps blighting things, and then she does extra damage with Thrown Dagger and Lunge. We can't use Lunge, that's right. But Thrown Dagger will be enough. That is true. And I just realized we won't have a healer. So much for that plan. We'll have to toss out the Antiquarian then, which I suppose is also okay. Just trying to check for more viable options here. That Vestal, no, she's still level 2, so she could come. That would work. Let's just do something like this. This will be fun. Bring our flagellant for the stress heals, while inflicting himself with stresses, obviously. That's just how he rolls, because he's a crazy motherfucker. Now, Reign of Sorrows isn't terrible, but it is slightly debuffed. not as good as it used to be, but we could do something like this. Have even better healing with us. Alright, this is the group. Do that combo once more. She has no dodge, so she'll take this. Now we could still do this. She just won't have as much. But better than nothing. Excuse me, just checking on things once more. No, don't need two of these. Just get rid of that. And I'm getting really fucking tired, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's why I sound even more, or perhaps less, energized than usual. But whatever, we'll grab this, that'll do lots of damage. Lots of damage, so much damage. Oh, she's got hard skin. That's pretty nice. Ruined Explorer, but not Cove Explorer, unfortunately. We'll grab that one still. 7 speed is pretty damn good. Now he is a Cove Scrounger, so some scouting, extra scouting chance there. That will do nicely for him. That is also a simple, nice thing for him. He likes taking damage, so to go for that, that is, the virtue chance is useless, literally, for him. As he always gets rapturous. That's what it's called. Well, that will do for them. Now, of course, before we go, kind of want to do this. I actually forgot to do this once. As in, I did the thing, and then I thought, "Ooh, we're ready, let's go." And then I realized, oh fuck, I forgot to do lock positive things in place for free and remove really bad things for free. I felt really smart when that happened. Oh yeah. So yeah, sort by level. Obviously, we want to take our strongest. Well, providing that they are our strongest, that is. Now, deadly is not bad. A little bit of extra crit. But I'm not entirely sure that he's worth, well, this particular, what's it called? Yeah, the Caregivers Convention, whatever. As for myself, God-fearing, that's not a problem. Anemic or anemic, I don't know. No, how about our Hellion? Nothing that really strikes me. How about the Occultist? No, that's kind of crap. Now, how about you? Yes, I did eye our Plague Doctor. Now she, it might seem silly, but in the past, I have locked this in place, while also giving her a class-specific trinket that makes this skill do a lot more damage. So, this thing can actually end up inflicting, well, quite some pain. So I think I'll do something similar this time. So we'll grab Slugger for free. And then we'll remove... There are some beast enemies, that is a thing. But Ruin's Foe, we're gonna want her in the Rubens. God damn, I can't even talk straight. Ruins. So... Oh, that's pretty bad though, these two stacked together. Well, tell you what then, I suppose we'll just... Nah, still gonna get rid of Ruins Phobe. We'll simply have to remember to, well, basically not bring this Plague Doctor into, like, the Warrens or the Weald. Because that could be pretty bad. But, looks good, we'll do that for free. Very nice. Now, who else had Slugger, if anyone? We'll just do it like this. Ah, I could remove that for him. Out of curiosity. No, I can only remove it, so that one is already locked in place. Actually, come to think of it, minus stress for the man-at-arms is pretty nice. You could actually make him really tanky with that, both, well, mentally and physically, is what I'm thinking. I do not like Kleptomaniac, but we really should use this for our more... So we'll do this. Cryotear goes in regardless, and he gets deadly locked. Although... that extra accuracy and... oh, that could stack really nicely. But that's 2 crit against everything, so I think I'll take that actually. And I suppose remove Tone Deaf. That way, once we get our Jester, he'll get more stress heals. So, there you go, my boy. We were not bringing the Antiquarian, so she can get rid of that for free. For free! Free! And that is that. No one is in need of... He could perhaps use a bit of stress heal. I mean, we have the money. He is no skilled gambler, so how about... son of a bitch. Oh, damn it. Or you just... oh man, that's expensive. Ah, it's because he's level 3. Number of slots. Yeah, I don't need that, but that cost, man. I know, I seem silly when eyeing this. Now he's at 43, he'll be fine. He'll be good, and my memory is like a goldfish, so I have to check again. No Jesters. And we're going for the Cove. Almost forgot that as well. So without further ado, let us actually just go! Slay some fish people. Grab some shovels, both for removing obstacles and opening certain containers. How about 3 keys? Holy water isn't really that useful in there, I don't think. Extra 2 torches just as before. And that looks good. Off we go.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Plus 20% damage quest. Oh. Ooh, that's nice. Well, I guess he was a bit naughty in town or something. Good for him, good for him. Oh boy, that does look like a lot.
Another mariner?
But it is a medium one after all, so here we go. so this is... yeah, it's like a heal. I think we can just ignore that. Unless we want a chance and see what... No, no, no. Ooh, the treasure right away. How nice. Excuse me. No, audio's good. I hope, anyways. So yeah, not very resistant against blights, are they? And she's got that heal. Oh yeah, she's not one of our... She's not the experienced one. Oh well. Let's just go down on them. Do I even have the right skills for this? Yes, I do. Can't stun him, but can stun you. Actually, yeah, it worked. Against all odds. If that bleed lands, or we just do something like this. And now, you watch. You watch this. Oh, come on! Oh well, he's dead. So it matters. Well, that was just disappointing, man. I'd bring all these things, bring all the strategy, and then she does 6 damage. Just 6 little points of damage. But he's dead, so I guess I can't complain too much. Oh, you got stunned. I did not even notice. Can't say you need a heal, not really.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, she's got Shadow Fade. How nice. Don't think we'll really need that here, though. Of course, we could try to use Lunge.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Don't stun her.
Forgiving.
Oh, you bastard. Might as well do that. Bah. Well, I wouldn't mind a group heal just to be as safe as possible, but no such thing. Let's just kill it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Just kill it.
Press.
I think I'm gonna try this actually, and we'll skip that one since our Plague Doctor will do that well enough for us. Of course, we'll have to use the key. Almost forgot that. No trap. Was kind of expecting it. Do love these modded backgrounds. They are very atmospheric. Very, very much so. Oh, hi. Well, we want to kill that guy as fast as possible. You can both bleed and blight him. Oh my, that was pretty nasty damage actually. Owie. Oh yeah, she's not in the right position for that. Just take him down.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Cannot hit him with that. So we'll just do the basic damage, and he is already dead. Yes, he is.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
Looks like we'll have to skip that skill after all. I didn't check the positions correctly there. But no big deal. Sack is empty. How rude. For I demand loot. Damn it all. Well, little snail, doesn't look like much, but lots of protection, so he's kinda there to just get in your way, basically. His stun resist is very damn low, though. Still go for it. Yep, just like that. Unlikely to kill him in one go. Yeah, I do not think that's going to happen. Let's get to work on these two with some plague. And perhaps even if we're lucky, stack up some bleeds. Yeah, one landed. They're getting absolutely massacred. Well, he actually did the right call there. For he is dead anyways. Ah, we can just cut through that. Well, such as it is. We could also attempt a stun. Yep. Not happening.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's see if we can't bleed him this time. There we go. Pretty tough, isn't he? That's not gonna do much. We'll just stay at full health.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Well, there you are.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
one little blight and that shit is down. Because he only has 5 health. Light skill chance. Well, don't exactly have room for that now, do we? Well, I guess we do. Although I'd rather take some straight up cash, I think. Plus, we're nowhere near done. We'll use one shovel. Should be pretty careful from here, because we could have more obstacles, you never know. Oh, that is nice.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Yeah, sorry Portrait, but you'll have to go. Do you want me my money?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Uh-oh. Ooh, nicely dodged. Those traps are quite bothersome, actually. Which way? Which way? Let's go down. No one tamper with that. Very nice. So, it's that time again. Who gets to get rid of something nasty? Well, I suppose our flagellant. Clumsy Quirk? Clumsy Quirk, what? I didn't even see that one. What the hell? Oh well, moving on, I guess.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
We'll just move back after this one. No need to go down here, really. Up one more shovel. Let's maybe get yeah, that is worth 1,000, but it's gonna stop stacking pretty soon, so we do need heirlooms. We do need everything. Gold-wise, we've done pretty well, so I'll actually do that. So we got 2 guardians this time. Might want to make sure that they don't get a chance to protect this guy back here. So as long as we're quick, they will not get the option. And Rain of Sorrows. And Poison Dart has a higher chance, so we'll use that. And he is very dead from all that damage over time.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nicely dodged. Would not have liked to take that hit, actually. That will stack up bleeds against him, and that will be useful. So keep hitting him with them bleeds. Plus plague. That should take care of him. Well, that sucked. Arg. Well, Arg indeed. Better hit next time. He's an annoying piece of shit, ain't he? Nothing a little blight can't fix, though. That's a good one right there. Still, better to heal in this situation. Oof. Back to full health you go. Can actually do that. Get rid of the bleed there. I'm just waiting for him to die on his own, basically. Don't want to waste an attack.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I suppose we'll camp here.
Circle in the dark.
For we do need inventory space. And I'd like to save up on some of that blood, for we're going to need it. Prevent nighttime ambush. Just double checking. Yeah, no diseases. Extra accuracy couldn't hurt. We could go all the way down to 0. I suppose we'll do just that. And perhaps a disease resist. Just for good measure. Well, don't need that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm not sure if this can actually be negative. What if you burn this thing and it gives you like 200 stress, instant heart attack, and instant death? I'd rather not. No, just a stress heal, I think. So why don't we go this way first?
And baubles.
I want to keep the blood.
Blood.
Yes, I do. Could toss the shovel, but you never know. That's just the problem, isn't it? So we can actually skip this and just go straight for that. That's what I'll do. Didn't really expect that to land, but well, it landed before, so well, it didn't work this time, unfortunately. 4 to 8, 2 to 4. Let's maybe try this now. 6 damage. Well, this could do it. Yes, indeed. And let's actually start with this one this time. Don't want no pesky guards from him. Nicely dodged. Well, he guarded the least useful one, so whatever floats his boat, I guess. And, well, and then I target, well, not necessarily the wrong one, because he is actually dead next round. That he is. No stun.
A singular strike.
Just waiting for him to die, really. He sure takes his sweet time, does he not? Well, whatever. Just hit him. And down he goes. Just you left, buddy.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Looks like we are actually done. Just have to get over there and that's it. Don't really need the torches or the bandages no more. Do need the shovel though. I almost tossed that out. Will we need a key? I do not think so. I suppose we could just do something like that and onwards. Let's be done with this. Let's go home and sleep.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Got another one of those, which we don't really need, but hey, if nothing else, it's a little bit of a cash injection, if we need it. That's unfortunate, but well, it happens. That's okay. Can't really complain about that.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
But with that, I'm going to end this 5th episode, for I am feeling absolutely just knackered. Still no jesters. Oh well, he'll show up eventually. By chaos he will. Well, see you later.